Lauren, you hear about people who are in a minor accident and one of the parties doesn't want to go through the insurance company. They don't want it to appear on their insurance. Can you talk about that as to what could happen to you if you don't go through the insurance companies and you try to handle this yourself?
So the way cars are designed today, Steve, they can take more of an impact up front, but underneath the bumper cushion and the parts underneath the bumper cushion are usually what's more effective because now the bumpers are designed to go in and come out, right? So you may look at the vehicle and not see a lot of damage, and the other guy says to you, or the other woman says to you, "Look, I really don't want this to go through my insurance. I can't afford for my rates to be raised. How about I write you a check here now, $500,000, $2,000, and we call it a day." And if that's the case, and they have you, if the other side is really savvy, they'll have you sign even a napkin that says, "I release you from any damages for the accident in exchange for whatever it is they paid you." The problem with that is, number one, that would also probably include any injury claims. So if you're feeling okay at the scene and then you wake up the next morning and your neck is kind of jacked to the
Right.
side, you're done. You know, you could treat through your PIP, but you're not going to be able to make a claim for injury against the other party if you sign something that releases them because you settled it at the scene or shortly thereafter. The other thing is that for property damage, it may look okay, and then you take it in for an estimate, and they do a breakdown on your vehicle, and there's a lot more damage than you thought there was. The inside of the trunk isn't aligned properly. You can't get it unlocked because you may not be testing the lock at the scene of the accident. There may be scratch marks or indentations underneath the carriage. You may have frame damage. You just don't know. A lot of times, clients will go in for an estimate. They'll get an initial estimate. The insurance company will front that money to the collision center, and then they do a breakdown of the vehicle, and they discover another two, three, $4,000 worth of damages. And if the insurance company is involved at that point, we can have them supplement the check to the collision center to compensate for the remainder of the damages found. But if you just settle it, you know, for cash or a check at the scene or shortly thereafter, you're done. So I
Right.
highly advise against that.